everybody. Let's get started. Hey, tonight we're going to flip Descript. So we're going to talk about Descript AI, and I've got Coach Adam who's going to be on here tonight and going to tell us all the cool things about Descript AI, and he's going to do a live demo to show you how to create a short really quickly. So this is going to be awesome. So without further ado, here's Coach Adam.
Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Lala, I see you, and Laura and Stuart in the chat. Awesome wood things, Matt. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's really great to be here.
Lots of folks. We had to do the Zoom with Ecamm tonight to make everything work. We were having some issues with Ecamm sharing, so we said, well, let's just share it through Zoom, and so it's working. But I'm gonna go straight over to the demo. You ready to go? Oh,
Yeah, I'm ready to
I should tell
run.
you about Coach Adam first, though. Coach Adam has a channel called Run Adam Run. He is, well, I should let you introduce yourself, but he is working on a half marathon. He's going to run a half marathon at the Joshua Tree Half Marathon in November with his daughters, and his goal is to get to the Sydney Half Marathon in 2025. So I've been
Full marathon.
enjoying
Yeah,
watching your videos on your channel, inspiring people, doing your interval runs and everything. I like seeing the little the drone follow you and everything.
thank you.
It's great stuff.
Thank
So
you. Yeah, so I've pivoted my focus to the physical challenges I'm putting myself under, and I can't think of anything more awesome than running a marathon. I have run four marathons, full marathons. I ran the Marine Corps twice. ran the Chicago Marathon, and I ran the Donna Marathon, which is a marathon to battle breast cancer in Jacksonville, Florida. But I ran those marathons more than 10 years ago when I was much younger and much more fit. And so I decided now is the time to get back to where I once belong. And it's been a great pivot. And it really helps focus my content around a big story arc as I train
yeah,
for these races, which take in some cases months and even a year, right? So I can just focus my content on my journey to get to those and then tell you those stories, which is really exciting. My next race is in the first week of August. I'm running 8 miles in Balboa Park. It's the 70th anniversary of a classic race. That's one of the
wow,
oldest continuous races that have been running in the United States in Balboa Park, which is a beautiful historic park in San Diego. And it's going to be very hilly, and there is a time limit on that. So you can't just like stroll your way through it. So I have been training with a coach to get me faster. I'm doing hill training and speed workouts, and as a result, I'm also lost a little bit of weight, which is great, which I have to do to get faster.
all
So
right. Well,
that's all part of it.
we'll catch back up with some more stuff, Adam. Let's hit that Descript demo and make sure we keep our audience sticking around, and then we'll talk about the run because I know everybody wants to know about your fitness journey as well. So we'll cover both topics.
Yeah, so let me just start by saying I use Descript for much of my editing. My longer videos, I will use other tools such as I really like DaVinci Resolve because it's free, but it works really well.
Yeah.
But for my shorts and anything really quickly, I will use Descript. And what you're looking at now is Descript on the screen. It looks like Google Docs, right? It's like a word processor here. And I have a script that I've typed into Descript. And what's amazing about this script is that the voice is actually generated by AI. This is my voice.
Ever thought your hill training wasn't hard enough? Try adding a wheel of cheese.
Try adding a wheel of cheese. Sounds just like me, right? Well, that is actually a voice. This one was generated by 11 Labs, but Descript will also generate voices. I did it in 11 Labs. They do it much quicker voice. I wanted to have it set up. If you do this in Descript, which works very well, it just takes about 15 minutes to generate the voice, and we don't really have that time. So I have this all set up. But you'll notice here, we've got this very short 35-second script that has been written. I never spoke these words. So everything here in this script, I can also show it in the timeline. This is the voice here, and it has all of the words on top of it. That is actually generated by AI entirely. Also, first thing I need to do, because I'm going to be just creating a short, you'll see here on the right, this is my video window. You'll notice it's dark, it's black because there's no footage. And what we're going to do today is chop this up into scenes and then drop in B-roll. And then at the end, we'll actually add the subtitles. And we can do this in just a few minutes. And this is, if you've been watching, I've been pumping out like 2 or 3 shorts a day, and this is how I do them. And it only takes me about 20 minutes to do one of these things. So first thing I'm going to do is switch to 9:16. So now see, now it's looking a little more like the way a short is. But here we still just have one big scene. These are the scene windows here. And it's so easy to create a scene. I'm just going to put a scene right here. And by just adding the forward slash, boom, and there's it, created a scene. So this is the first scene. Now try adding Wheel of Cheese, right? And I can add another scene, boom. At Cooper Hill Cheese Rolling Race in Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill each spring. Put in, there's another one, right? And I'm just going to go ahead here and put in these slashes, these forward slashes, and each one of these will bring in B-roll. So it'll change the image, change the image. We're going to go through that, right? And so I'll put one in here. Think that maybe it's time. Yeah, and we'll put one in here, and then we'll put one in here, right? So right now we have, you'll see here, 8 scenes, and that's what we're bringing the B-roll. So ever thought your hill training was hard enough, right? Wasn't hard enough? So I want to put a picture of a runner, right? Of a runner, someone running up a hill. So how might I do that? Well, it's pretty easy actually. I can go here and go to click on this media tab here, and it brings in all the stock footage. And I think this is pulling from story blocks and other sources, but by having the subscription to Descript, and I pay for this one, it also gives you access to all of this great footage. There's GIFs, there's stickers, but here we want the stock video. So we're going to put in running up a hill. And then I'm going to hit return and then show all. And here we get all of these videos of people running, right? We need somebody running up a hill. That's a pretty good one. But I think let's keep going. Maybe there's one that where the runner's a little bit larger. Oh, there it is. That's a good one. I use this one a lot. I just went past it. Is this guy here? This one's definitely, this guy's charging up that hill. So all I need to do is double click here and it loads the media into the scene. But you'll notice here that it's not quite the right size. We want it to fit the tall vertical. So I just hit fill canvas and now I can just reposition it so he's in the center. And now see,
Ever thought your hill training wasn't hard enough? Try adding a wheel of cheese.
okay, so now we want to add some cheese, right? So I'll go back to stock video and we'll go wheel of cheese. And I'm going to look for some cheese. Oh, that's not bad. Remember, it's a vertical, so I want to pick something that's going to work vertically.
Yeah.
And that's kind of good. I like this one. All right, so let's pick this. I'm not going to be too picky because I'm trying to do this quickly. Again, filling the canvas. There we go. There's some cheese, right?
Wow.
This is so okay. And now we've got the cheese.
Try adding a wheel of cheese. At the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling Race in Gloucestershire, England,
Okay, so now we're going to Cooper Hill race, and I've got some footage from the race. So let me show you how you would actually import your own media, right? And so here, from here, we would actually just go and search. We don't actually want to grab the media. I just need to move some screens around and go back here, right? And now we want to insert a file, right? And so this is a little bit different because we're inserting a file and we can search for your file. So this is where I have something on my on my desktop, right? So I'm going to go and find search for your files, right? And I want to wait. They just changed this, so um, media. No, no, I don't want that. Let's try this again. Insert. that sort and filter. Here, add files. There we go. So here we're going to go and grab a video, and I can just there's those crazy people going after the cheese. Isn't that awesome, right? So we'll just use this one. Yeah, this is a good one. So as the first clip, right? And I'm gonna make sure not insert this into the script, but add it as a layer into the script. And there it is. It's in there. I'm gonna position it, fill the canvas. There's the folks running, right? So this is just super fun and crazy, right? Just nuts. And there's the cheese. You see it there? So now,
At the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling race in
what?
Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a
Isn't that nuts? Okay. They chase a 9 pound. Now, I think this isn't long enough, this clip, right? So what I'm going to do is shorten this to here, and we'll bring in another clip. So, and now I'm going to insert another clip. We'll do that again. So I've got another one. All right, this is even more craziness. Look at that guy. Whoa. And then position this, fill the canvas. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh, right? And so this one will take us through. So now,
Try adding a wheel of cheese. At the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling race in Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9
okay, right? So you're seeing that, right?
Yeah.
Runners chase a 9. Okay, wait, I'm gonna bring this into, I want to slide this over so it's it's uh it's fully congruent, and I can slide this back. Okay, runners.
Runners chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill each spring.
Okay, now how come that isn't?
It's
Oh, that
chaotic.
okay. So that is a still image, I believe, what I brought in there.
Okay.
So I want because that's a JPEG, right? And I could actually make it zoom a little bit, like the still, but I want to use a video. So I'll show you how easy it is to fix that, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to go back here, put my playhead at the, and we're going to go grab a different piece of a different footage. So I have this one here. I can use this instead. And great. And we'll bring this in here. And then I want to make sure that I position this to fill the canvas. And there we go. And so we go to,
At the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling race in Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9-pound
yeah, it's
wheel of
great.
double Gloucester
That's so
cheese down a
good,
steep hill each spring.
right? And try to bring this all the way out to the end. That's not quite long enough, but that's okay because I can just change it. I can change it as we go, right? So it's chaotic. Okay. It's chaotic, it's crazy, and yes, it's a real race, right? So now what we'll do is bring in some more footage here to kind of fill that out. Whoops. I hit the wrong thing. I didn't want
And
that.
Adam, when you get to a good
Here.
stopping place, let's do a shout out to everybody. There's a lot of people out there commenting, so I want
Yeah,
to
sure.
say hi to everybody.
Sure.
So
Please do that.
Sue's out there. All right. Ta-da! Start at the top. Hey, say slept at 4 a.m. because Doc Live got hooked. He talked about the latest Chat GPT release. Yes, very cool stuff. Hey, Stuart and Laura. See you, Roy and Coach Adam. Come on, Eric. Congratulations, Coach Adam, on your latest milestones. Yeah, you got 1,000 subs. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Definitely
Thank you.
awesome. Stuart saying hi to the guys and gals. Yep, guys and girls. Hi, everyone. Thanks. Fair warning, cheese will be included in tonight's demo. So, yes, you warned everybody. Stuart says he was second in the chat. Laura says she was third. Let's go. Party started. Taking hey mommy god, hey Matt Haas in the house, say Roy Admiral, run Adam run, Matt Phil, hello Benny, welcome, hey, hello Benny, hey Lala, hello Benny, hello from Sammy Superstar. Haven't used the script for a bit, I forgot about it. How is that is how long I haven't used it. Hey Sammy, I used to use the script for my son's shorts. Hey Florence. Florence say hi. Hey, just drop in and say hi. Hey Heather, how you doing? Welcome. Hey Heather, thanks for saying hi. Hi everybody. Dagan out there. So okay, just wanted to say hi to everybody because I saw so many people in the chat. Don't forget If you got any questions about Descript, follow that up with a Q colon so we don't miss you out here tonight. We want to make sure those questions get answered. And Adam, we're going to head back to the demo. How's that sound?
Yeah, so let's take a look at where we
Yeah.
are. While you were talking, I did a little bit more editing to show you how quick it is, right? To
Yeah.
bring in some
Ever thought
additional.
your hill training wasn't hard enough? Try adding a wheel of cheese. At the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling Race in Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill each spring. It's chaotic.
So you notice there was like a really like a no, just a little spot there
Right.
where it got small, right? So now I can go in and kind of figure out where that is, where I made a mistake. So we go from here to here, and then from here, let me just make this smaller so I can see these. This is all my B-roll, right? And it was this, was it this one? Or was it this one? No, that one's okay. This one? It looked okay. I'm not sure where that's coming in here. Let's try like
Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill each spring.
it's
It's
right there. And there it is. All right. So let's cut that. And I think it's this. Yeah, is it this? Uh yeah. Okay. So here I'm going to bring in, I just need uh I can bring this into here like that. Oops. Bring this into here like this. So this is just a little warning about the race, right? And now we can just finish this off by bringing in some more footage, right? And let me go here and grab some more of the footage, right? So we'll open
And
that
Adam,
up.
quick question. Maybe it's better to save this for later, but I'm curious, how did you get the 11 Labs voice into Descript? And you can save
So
that
that's
for
a good
later.
question. Yeah, it's actually I can do them at the same time. It's not a
Okay.
problem. The way you do that is 11 labs. You just type in your script. First, you have to train it, and then you read some stuff, and you upload the files, and then you give it permission to create your voice, which is fine. And then what you do is after that is done, you go ahead and just download the file as audio and you bring it in as audio and
Mm-hmm.
then automatically it will transcribe the audio
Hmm.
and it's as simple as that. There's really not much to it. It's as simple as that. So let's bring this here and let's kind of bring this out more. No, I can't. Okay, and I'm just filling this through, right, as
Yeah.
much as I can, right, in the short time. But now let me show you how you would do the transcription because I'm not going to edit this all the way to the end, right? So the way you would do that, you can go to again, I believe it's in Elements. We can add let me just move this window over here. Waveform, so you can add all kinds of things like arrows or snow or frames or subtitles, all of these various things. Is it here yeah, here's where the template is for. They just moved this. This changed this week, right? So
Mm-hmm.
say I want to use, I like this kind of single word look, right? So this one here. So I'm just going to take this, right? And I apply it to the layout. And there it is, right? And so what I'm going to do is just rather than apply it to each one, I'm going to do one and get it the way I like it, and then I'm going to copy and paste it over. So this positioning is not really ideal for me, and what I want to do is close this window a little bit so uh, this is bigger, yeah, and this becomes easier to move. And then I'm going to move this to the center so it's smack in the middle. You want to watch out with creating captions because if you're not careful, they can go through important like control information or listing on the bottom. So I'm going to put this in the middle. Also, this is a little small. Also, I like to use Roboto, but I use Roboto slab. And then I'm going to make this, I find this to be a little small. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. So let's make it 70. Oops, not 7, but 70. All right, there we go. And then I'm also gonna make it center, but I want to customize it. I'm gonna make this outline just a little thinner. I don't think it needs to be that. And also I can change this color to gold instead of green, right? So now it's really perfect. And now that I have it set the way that I like it, all I need to do is select it, copy it, right? And now I can just go and paste it in. Oh, this one is already pasted, so I'm going to delete that. But I'm going to go to this scene and paste it in, and then to this scene and paste it in. There's probably, oh, see, it applied it all the way across, and I don't want that. What I like to do is just do it. I like to do one and then or else I'll have to update each one, right?
Right. In
So,
case you want to
and
change
you can,
positioning and that type of thing.
yeah. Unfortunately, I clicked the button too soon and it
Hmm.
applied it to all scenes, which I don't want to do. Now, this one, I want to position this to fill the canvas, and let's get rid of that. Oops. Great. And let's position this to fill the canvas, right? And that can go, boom. Right, that's good. And then I didn't do that. I didn't do this editing yet. But now you can see here when we play it back,
Ever thought your hill training wasn't hard enough? Try adding a wheel of cheese. At the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling Race in Gloucestershire, England, runners chase a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill each spring. It's chaotic, crazy, and yes, it's a real race. The goal, catch the cheese or just try to race to the bottom without falling.
right? So you get the idea.
Yeah.
And it would take me like another 5 minutes to finish this up. And then when you're finished, you just hit publish. Right? And here you get the drop down window and you can go export, you can pick video. You can, this is set at low resolution, but you can go up as high. I'll go 1080p, right? And export it. And then it'll export this as a video. And I'll export it like this. Now, I'm not going to publish this one, right? But we'll just send this to my desktop, right? And save it and it's exporting the video. It's going to take a little while here, and not too long because it's a short, right? But as you can see, this is a pretty cool way of creating shorts on the fly. You can even just type your script, have your cloned voice, which you own because it's your voice, say it for you, right? And then you go and basically creating a faceless video that can be quickly created and then turned over and uploaded to YouTube. And so when we open this, right, you'll see here, there it is. This is the video.
Ever thought your hill training wasn't hard enough? Try adding a wheel of cheese. At the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling Race in Gloucestershire,
Right, and it's ready
England,
to go.
runners
You're still gonna have to go into YouTube and write your description and your title and all the
Right.
everything you want, but it's a short,
Well,
right? And so
can't you also do
literally,
that in the script? Won't it like the AI in it? You
you
can
can
say,
put a you can put a description in the script too, yeah, and
okay.
you can upload it directly, but I don't know. I've had problems in the past. I don't know if they fixed this. Sometimes it's uploaded a lesser quality video, like it puts a little more compression or it changes the compression.
Hmm.
I just know if I download the video and then I upload it,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely certain. And I'm going to stop sharing now, so this might
Okay.
change my camera, but hopefully not, right?
I
So,
got you moved
um,
into a scene with just me and you now.
okay,
And I was gonna say I'd much
great.
rather chase the cheese down the hill than maybe do the running of the bulls. I think I'd take
Yeah.
the chances with the cheese.
Absolutely. But if you've been watching my shorts, I've been producing a lot of shorts, like
I have
two a
seen
day,
a
and this
lot
is
of
how I
shorts
do
about
them.
it was the top 10 marathons in the world and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I saw
And
that
the
the other
reason
night.
the reason why I did that was because I did the first one I did were like the five top marathons in the world. And that short got 2,500 views, right?
Wow.
So that's a signal that that's a good topic. So I've been putting out two a day of top five races,
Hmm.
longest race, oldest race, wildest race, scenic race, right? And keeping the race topic. And they're bangers. Like they're hitting, like once you hit the right format, just keep doing that format, just tweak it, tweak it, tweak it. for shorts, right? And and so and look, I'm growing, getting 20 subscribers, 30 subscribers a day,
Wow.
right? And now I'm at like, I think I got 15 subscribers today. Like it's going fast, like it's going up the curve. I think getting to 2,000 subscriptions is going to be a lot faster than getting to the one.
Yeah.
Like it's just everything exponentially grows that way. But it was because I hit something that people really liked. I doubled down, and I'm going to back off of this. But right now, I'm going to be doing a bunch of these because
Mm.
people are liking them. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is great. These crazy
Yeah.
races and stuff like that." And it's informative, and also understand the top five is a really great format because it's like, "Oh, I wonder what number one's going to be." You reveal it,
Hmm.
right? So you don't do like number one, then here's number two, number three, number four. No, you
Every,
do number five for
everybody
it.
likes the
Wait,
listicles.
state of the end. Yeah, state of the end. The last one's going to blow your mind, right? And it hooks people in, right? And it's sincere. These are races that I would love to run. I would love to run down a hill for a bowl of cheese, like it looks like a lot of fun. I'd love to go to
Yeah,
these
I'd like
events,
to do
and I
that
plan
too.
to.
I think it'd be fun. It'd be great.
I
So
plan
yeah, I
to.
did that. Let's see.
Yeah.
We got some more folk. We got some more folks commenting here. Let's see what they said. Uh, Hey, Dagan, Matt, send me an all from Florence. And then, Mommy, just remind everybody if you got any questions for Roy or Adam to definitely put a Q in front of it. As Stuart says, not sponsored by Descript. That is true. This is not sponsored by Descript. I have no affiliation with it whatsoever. I will say, though, if you
I
have
pay them.
Ecamm,
I
huh?
pay them.
Yes, right.
I
Adam is
pay them.
paying Descript. Uh, but if you have Ecamm, it does have a tie-in to Descript where you can just send the video straight to Descript after you're done if you want that. Um, when I first used Descript, the interface was clunky, so it looks like they have definitely fixed all that stuff. It looks amazing now. So
Yeah, and it does other things like it can correct eye gaze if you're looking off camera, if you're looking at a script. It does some other things with the audio, studio audio. It does a really nice job. But for generating shorts, if you're not too picky, it's
yeah,
great. I can jam those out in like 15 minutes, like during a coffee break. I can knock out, I just have to keep coming up with scripts, and I
yeah,
use Chat GPT to come up with ideas, but I actually write the script. And then I use I find 11 Labs voice is a little better than Descript's voice. So then I'll generate the voice with 11 Labs, save it as an MP3, bring it into Descript, and then I add the B-roll straight. I don't have to leave the script. It's right there. I might download a couple of custom pictures because I'm talking about a specific race, but I use a lot of B-roll. And then, and that's my faceless video. For my long form videos, I just record mostly after I'm running. I think about what I'm going to say during the run. I pull out my phone or my trusty DJI Osmo Action 4, which I love this little guy, and I'll just like blah, and I'll just talk to it. Then I bring that into the script and I just drop in B-roll over. And like sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to say, but like if I talk about being fat and slow, I show a rhinoceros or something like that. Like I try to be funny with the B-roll. It's like not too crazy, but like it makes it very easy. And then I also have this little guy, which is my hover. This is actually a drone, right? So this thing opens like a book and is a very lightweight selfie cam in a way. The Hover Air X1, fantastic, right? And so
yeah,
you've seen pictures of it following me or from above. You just shoot this in the air, and you don't need to use a controller. It works all from here. All of the moves are pre-programmed, and it follows you. The camera is right there. It's a little gimbal cam,
yeah.
and you flatten it out. You press the button, and it flies, and it weighs less than my phone. It goes
Wow.
right in my pocket. That's how I get those, and it's 2.7K. So it's
Hmm.
not 4K, but who cares? Like for B-roll, it's
Yeah.
perfect. And you can affect it. You can either have it fly low, medium, or high, up to 30 feet above you. So like it's really great doing the low shots, looking up at you, like especially
Yeah.
going up a hill, it makes it look bigger. But the high shots are amazing. You can send it up, put it 50 feet in the air, and then run through the scene. And
Wow.
it's just sitting there waiting for you to cross. And then when you come back, it comes down, you put out your hand, and on the bottom of the drone, it has this sensor camera. So when it detects that your hand's underneath it, it just comes right down and lands in your hand. You don't need a landing pad or anything like that.
Wow.
This thing, great.
What's
And
the
it's
battery
got,
life
I
on
think
that?
About 15 minutes, but you're just
Okay.
shooting little 30-second clips. You know,
Yeah.
you're not using this. It
Sure.
does have a mic in it, but you'll always hear the zzz, so and this is the battery right here. So see, and I have three of these. So I'll have three of these, and I usually don't even use, I use like one and a half to get all of my B-roll. And then I think it has like 128 gigabytes of memory or something like that. It's enough. I mean, you're just doing little teeny clips. You're
Yeah.
just looking for that, 30 seconds, a minute B-roll. You don't want to have hours and hours of drone footage to go through. Like there are, if you want to do like landscapes and epic, shots or real estate shots, there are better drones. But for doing so like someone following you down a beach, running or walking, and it can also sit in front of you.
Hmm.
It's amazing, and it's surprisingly robust. It's hitting trees and bushes and falling out of the sky is fine because it's
Wow.
just all flexible plastic. It doesn't break.
I
So
just like the fact that
yeah,
it
the
follows you
drone.
somehow. So um,
Yeah,
that's really
you
cool.
don't have to think about it. Just put it up there and you go for a run. And people like my neighborhood are like, what's small? What that guy's running away from that little flying plastic
It's
thing?
trying to catch him.
What
Run,
is that?
run, run, Adam, run. So,
Run. Makes
uh,
me run faster, right? I can make it, put it
uh,
at a pace where I have to
yeah.
chase it.
Lala says, "Love your videos, Coach. You helped me out so much earlier in my shorts video creation." And
Oh, that's great.
Sammy says, "Love the new interviews." And he says, "I need to post more shorts." It says, "You're busy creating short films, Sammy, and of course there's college." So yes, people don't know how much prep, physical and mindset prep, goes into preparing for marathons. It's become a very famous thing here. So then you have to go run a half marathon or a marathon in the Philippines. That'd be a lot of fun. So many marathon events almost every
No,
weekend.
it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun because of the humidity and the heat. And the beach is
Yeah.
so nice. I wouldn't want to be running a marathon in the Philippines because of the heat. You want to go to places that are cold.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mikey says, I'm here to learn. Yep. Hey, Mikey. Wow, that drone is awesome. Yeah, that drone is really neat. I've seen your footage that you've done with that, and I really like. Wow, that's really cool. I've already added
It's
it to an
super cool.
Amazon wish
Yeah.
list. So
Yeah, it's changed the way I'm creating my videos for sure. And
yeah,
it makes it so much easier to tell a story. Now, you can't fly a drone now everywhere. I would never bring it on a race.
yeah,
Like it's out when I'm out. I live in a beautiful place where there's lots of open trails. So you're not annoying anyone, maybe my neighbors, but it's not that noisy because it's so tiny. And you just do it at the right time in the right place. And then once you film that footage, it's your B-roll. Like I use
yeah,
like the same footage on different videos. I just make sure I'm wearing the same outfit. So I have one with the black shirt, one with the blue shirt, one with the yellow shirt, and then I can just drop it in because, it just shows me running from behind as long as, it doesn't, I don't change that much, right? So
yeah.
that's all good. Um, and it
So
works well.
what else do you use the script for? I mean, you mentioned that you don't normally use it for long form videos. Why is that?
Well, I do use it for my video. My videos are like 4 to 8 minutes long, and I
Okay.
guess you could call that a long form video. I'll drop those in. What I don't use it for is for like a race video. So if I
Okay.
was going and shooting a bunch of clips, and I bring my camera, I've got this one, and I've got the X4, right? So this is the 360 camera, which I used on my run over the Coronado Bridge was amazing, right? Like I'll bring these in as first you gotta like extract the clips. This is a difficult camera to use because you have to actually render the clips and it's a 360 sphere, so you have to
Mm-hmm.
figure out like how you and so it takes extra step. But if you just want to shoot and edit, right, I will just use an action cam. That's what they're built for, right?
Yeah.
And this is good because it's got this, little teeny mini selfie stick, and I can
Yeah.
just bend this up and run like this and blah 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 and shoot all the footage. But then I get all these short clips. I'll drop that into DaVinci Resolve and
Mm-hmm.
bring it together with music and like do a more traditional edit there for that. If I'm just doing something quick, like the majority of videos that I've been posting long that you could call long, so 3 to 4 to 8 minutes long of me summarizing what happened for that run. I just use my phone and I just
Yeah.
record and I just blah to the phone and I give like your morning, it's like your morning confessional, right? So you're talking to your hand after the run. Ah, that was a sucky one. I
Hmm.
stumbled and I fell, but nobody saw, but a dog mocked me, like, and I could talk to the camera and then I bring that into Descript. It transcribes everything I said. And then by reading it, I can figure out, oh, let me find a picture of a dog. Let me find a picture of anything I talked about. So you're not just looking at me for the whole time. I recommend it to you if you want to try Descript. Take one of your morning car confessionals and
Hmm.
drop some B-roll in. You saw how easy it is,
Yeah,
right?
I definitely saw
And
that.
and pay for it for like unfortunately you have to pay for it to get the footage,
Right.
the version of the footage unless you provide your own B-roll. But I don't want to be searching for B-roll. It's right in the app.
Hmm.
And you could search. I can say, what did I say? Oh, here's a keyword. Yeah, okay, search for that. And it finds it and I put it in and then I size it and it's done. It's so quick, Rye. Like what I would recommend to anyone is don't buy the annual, buy it for 1 month. Even if it's $20, I know that's a lot of money, but
Hmm.
see if you like it. Because yeah, it might be an expensive thing to buy. And when you buy an annual, it's not that expensive. So, but if you buy that, it's going to save you so much time in the back end. Oh my God, it makes it so easy to generate shorts. And
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man, while people don't like shorts, I think people don't like shorts creators because they don't know how to create them easily, right? Shorts are hard to do because they're so short. You can't stumble around. You have to like really edit them tight. But by having tools like this that are so set up to succeed and help you put it together, you just have to come up with a short idea. And for me, that's not too hard. Like talk for 30 seconds. I'll come up with a 30-second blurb right off the top of my head. That's the short. And then I pull the B-roll around it, put the subtitles around it, and boom, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It just has to be under 60 seconds.
Well, definitely easier than a 6 second vine. So,
Yeah, yeah, but nobody's watching 6 second shorts, right?
not
And
anymore.
but the thing
No.
is, most people won't even watch a minute short unless you have a format that says, "Oh, I'm gonna save the last one for
Yeah.
best, so you better stick around to find out." Like so, yeah, like reveals and work really well. Or you need to keep your short like 20 to 30 seconds long.
Hmm.
I think it switches over if your short is under, and I'm paraphrasing here, so I might be a little off, but the idea is if your short is more than 31 seconds to like 58, 9 seconds,
Hmm.
you have to watch 80% of the short for it to be shot up to the next
Hmm.
level, of distribution. If your short is 31 seconds or shorter, it only has to be like 60%. Like it's a smaller amount. So if a shorter short will actually, if they don't watch the whole thing, will actually have a greater chance of being shared. But again, I don't count so much on shorts as being like the thing I really care about. I'm doing a lot of them and I like them. I think they're good.
Hmm.
But shorts have brought me a lot of subscribers because my niche is so focused on runners and my comments are from people I don't know. They're not in the eCam community. They're not folks I've been around forever. They're new people. And that's what you're looking for is your audience. Either you have to get in a bigger pool, like a bigger club of people or you have to find people outside to grow bigger. Right. And Shorts has enabled me to attract a much larger audience very quickly. And yeah, I'm just amazed, at how rapidly in the last, if you look at my growth, it's just like hockey stick goes straight up, right? Been like starting in about February, March, April, May, boom, June, boom. We're hitting July, and that's going to be this year. So, and I'm not trying, I'm not looking to monetize. I don't want to make this my career. I have a career. It's just really fun to do this and know that people are really enjoying it. You know what my goal is?
Mhm.
To go to a race and have someone recognize me and say, "Oh, I watch your videos. Thank you for inspiring me. You got me here." And that's happened to me before with my I used to have a podcast. I've done this before, but it was with a podcast with the Slow Runners Club, right? And here's our magnet, Slow Runners Club, those without a need for speed. This is a car magnet to go next to your 26.2 magnet.
Mhm.
We had a very big community on Facebook. This was about 8 years ago. I took it down, but that's some of the remnants to people who used to listen to my podcast are finding me, and they're like, "Oh, Adam." Now, I used to go by the name Zen Runner. Everybody knew me as Zen, the Zen Runner.
Mhm.
That's another story. But like, so they don't know me as a Coach Adam, right? So like, but they hear the voice and they're like, I know who you are. Oh, it's so good that you're back. I'm getting those comments too. I found you.
Oh,
You
that's
can
awesome.
run, but you can't run that fast. So we'll find you. Right. So
Uh,
that's my story. I
yeah,
hope that's helpful. I hope this live demo has been useful for your
it
audience.
was.
And you're just behind me, man. You're gonna be there before you
My
know it.
goal is to try to get there by the end of June. I don't know if it's going to happen.
I think you can do it.
I've got some interesting videos coming up. In fact, Friday I'm doing a premiere at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Let's see, try to do math live, 8 a.m. Pacific, and it's going to be a very different video than anything I've done previously. So I am excited. I've got
It's just
another.
the Zen
This is my
of
Zen
content
video.
creation.
Yes, I finally have my Zen video
Good
coming
Zen
out.
runner. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's great.
it's Zen and the art of content creation. So it is a different video.
Good.
Um,
It's a tough niche. It's a
yeah,
tough niche, content creation. It's a
I'm
tough
all over the
niche.
place there.
No, you're
Mommy Guide
great. It's
says,
just that it's competitive. So like, yeah, you've got your work cut out for you.
yeah. Um, well, I'm kind of covering the same topics but presenting them in a different way. So that's what I'm doing. Is really what my goal is. Mommy Guide says marathons start at 3 or 4 a.m. in the Philippines.
Yeah, of course,
Wow.
because it gets so hot, right?
And have to be
And
done by
you
6 a.m. before the sun comes up because it's so hot indeed. Wow, that is crazy.
Yep, it's dangerous. It's actually dangerous, right? You don't want to have killing
Yeah,
people at these races, so
wow.
they run them at night.
Hey, Enda, welcome.
That's right.
Benny says also hi to Enda. And this is hi to Benny. Hey, Dan saying hi to Lala. Says shorts bringing tons of subs organically. Yeah, the trouble I have is that the only shorts that I have any success with are the ones where I'm doing kind of a comedy thing that doesn't really match what my niche is. And so I don't like to do anything that doesn't stick with my niche. It's just not. Lots of people saying hi to everybody.
There's a way to figure that out, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there's a way to figure that out by looking at your competitors. So if you use a tool like vidIQ, you can, and I think TubeBuddy does it too. You can like pick people who you think are your competitors who are like around at your level, and then you can look at their shorts and see which ones are hitting for them, and
Yeah.
see if even if you look at folks like Doc, and look at his shorts. Look at the topics that resonate from those who you look up to, and then use that as a topic and make it a little bit better, or you put your own spin on it, right? Look at how
Yeah.
long those are. Look at how they're edited and emulate that, but in the Roy way, right? But like look at someone who's succeeding and then emulate that. This is words directly from my coach, Robert Benjamin, who's helped me quite a bit as well through the years. I know
Mm-hmm.
Robert Benjamin, and he's an amazing help. He used to work with Gary Vee and all of that in advertising, and now he's doing this thing. And that's what he will tell you. Like, definitely look. Oh, my air conditioning just went on. Could you hear that?
I didn't hear it.
Is
No.
there a big Okay, cool. I have an air handler right behind me, but there's some noise cancellation going on, which is
Mm-hmm.
good. Okay, good. So that is my recommendation that yeah, shorts are short. They're over quickly. They're painful, but you can get them done quickly. But if you get them right, they can
Mm-hmm.
really help you grow. And I'm just doing it so I can build enough of a base, like base training, getting miles in, to then have time where I can create the videos that I really want to create, which I'm doing, right? Which is traveling around, telling running stories, going to these great places, and playing with all these cool tools and toys. I'm not going to tell you how to make a video or how to make content, but I can certainly show you how I'm finding my way back to health and fitness and joy and just, running, which is the silliest of activities. If you think about it, no other species on the planet actually will pay to run.
That is true. My wife likes
They just
collecting the
run.
shirts.
Yeah. And the medals, right? The medals, the
Well,
bits.
I haven't got that far yet. I did win a medal once for coming in second place in my age group, but it was a very underattended race. So I'm like, that's the only reason I got a medal that race. So I'm like,
Well,
I wish.
some of the
Yeah,
races come with the medal, whether it's just to finish with medal,
yeah.
so they're really nice medals that you get. So that's a lot of fun.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for showing us the script and talking us through kind of your short strategy. I think that's really good information for everybody. Um, what's some last thoughts? What's some wisdom you want to drop on everybody before we close out?
Don't be afraid to experiment. Another tool that I use sometimes too is InVideo. InVideo is also really amazing. Can do shorts the same way, and it's even more automated using AI. So check that one out too. Descript has been around for a long time and been doing it for a long time. So I think they've got a leg up on a lot of their competitors. I really like their tools, and the output is really great. And I would just say continue to experiment, shake things up. If it's not working for you, I think it was Einstein who said it's insanity to think that doing the same thing will get you to some place you haven't been to. You have to do something differently as well. So keep trying, keep at it, keep going out there, a little at a time. Run each mile that you're in, and before you know it, you'll be crossing the marathon with me, way faster than I could ever. So
I
I'm sure you're going to just dwarf me. I'm going to be standing in your shadow, Roy,
I
saying,
don't
"I
think
knew
so,
that guy
but
someday."
I am going to
Yeah.
try my luck at a half marathon. I was working toward a half marathon until I had some problems with my legs, and then I took a break, and then I got fatter, and then and it was crazy because I'd lost so much weight too, and I gained a lot of it back, and so I'm trying to get back there again. But mentally, I have a hard time pushing myself to run. I can walk miles and miles and miles, but the catch is trying to get myself motivated to run. So I'm really,
Yeah, running requires a special level of crazy, but
yeah,
once you can push yourself into that level, it can open a lot of doors, especially around losing the weight and like pushing your metabolism. So whenever you're ready, Roy, you know where to come. I'm happy to talk you through it. I've been through
yeah,
this many, many times, and I have a lot of experience down this road, and with folks like Laura around you, and Stuart, like there's so
yeah,
many other runners that you may not know, like that are just around you and can help you. So
yeah.
we are here to help. Yes, Laura's saying medals are the
Medals are the
best.
best.
Yes, they are good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Thanks, friends. Don't forget to give this video a like if you found it amazing and helpful. Yeah, check out Adam too. I do have Adam's link in the description, but also Lala's
Thank you,
posted
Roy.
out there as well. So definitely go and run, Adam, run. You will enjoy it. It's very inspiring, inspirational. I am motivated by watching your videos, Adam. I really do appreciate
Great.
all
And
you're
we'll see you
doing.
out there. We'll see
Yeah.
you out there. We'll bump into you someday on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah,
Like,
I would love to go to
right.
Joshua Tree. I would love. I've always wanted to
Yeah,
go
what
there.
do
I
you,
just haven't
yeah, it's going to be
made it there
cool.
yet.
And
So
you'll see it. If you don't have to go, I'll bring it to you. You're going to
yeah,
have to wait for me to make the video.
yeah. All right. Thank you, sir. Everybody. Thank you. Have a great night. I'm supposed to give
Thank
you
you.
a call to action. Let's see. Here we go. Subscribe. That's the call to action I have for you. Is I need you to subscribe to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you're Team Replay, hashtag Team Replay, drop a comment. Let us know that you're new here to the channel. Let us know. All right. Thanks for watching. YouTube is going to recommend a video you should watch next. And that's it. That's our show.